Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and welcome back to another episode of XCOM Enemy Within a Long War. Now, we've got a couple nice things on the horizon here. We've got ourselves a bunch of cash in the pocket. We've got ourselves some mechs on the horizon as well, which is exciting. We have some cybernetic augmentations done in 2 days. Got a little bit of cash on hand. We also have a couple interesting offers that we're probably going to have to pass up unless we can manage to capture some floaters or anything interesting soon, but we'll see how that goes, I suppose, as we get a little bit further into it. We have 241 credits to spend, so we might come here into the officer training school and buy ourselves some field officers, but I think for now we're going to hold off on that since we can't promote anybody yet anyway. And instead, what we'll probably wind up doing is using this to buy ourselves a couple upgrades later. One thing we might do right now though is grab the alien grenades upgrade. This will give our mechs alien grenades as I understand it once we actually have the access to it, so that sounds like it'll be worth doing. There's some other interesting upgrades in here I'd like as well, like Jelly Delirium for our flamethrowers and whatnot, because that power up is very nice, but I think for now we're just going to grab the alien grenades upgrade. So let's do that. It's going to cost us 60 credits, 9 Illyrium, 6 alien alloys, an alien grenade, and 20 weapon fragments, but it should help us out in the long run, so we're going to grab that with our money, and we're probably going to hold on the rest of it so that we can upgrade our mechs once they're built. We also have 2 pulse lances on the way, so I don't need to worry about guns for them anymore. We're basically okay in that respect. So let's scan for activity and see what happens. Anti-grav systems are done. Let's assign some new research and see what's what. Alright, that gets us all kinds of things. Ooh, there's the noise. Archangel armor, okay, that gives us flight. Advanced flight gives you more flight. Rebuilding hover shivs, yeah. Fuel cells that you fly for longer, okay. The thumper is kinetic strike module damage increase, okay. Hover shiv construction. Seraphim armor is... oh, that's awesome, it gives you the launch ability. That's cool. Huh. Interesting stuff there. We're going to do a Muton Elite autopsy. Since we already have a Muton Elite captive, we can probably get a really nice benefit out of that. So we will begin that project and see what happens. And with that done, let's scan for activity some more. There's our first mech body done. We've got 6 alloys and 5 Illyrium back. That'll be handy. There's our Muton Elite autopsy done. That gets us the tactical rigging project. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Alright, we're going to save up for that now. It's going to let us bring an extra item into battle for every one of our soldiers, but I bet you it's going to take like a bazillion corpses we don't have. Foundry projects, that's what I wanted there. Tactical rigging, where are you? Oh, yeah. 300. Oh, 20 Muton Elite corpses. Oh boy. Okay, that's going to be a while. But that's a great upgrade if we can get our hands on it, so hopefully we'll be able to. Let's start a new research project, interrogate the Muton Elite, and see what happens. It's going to take us 3 days to get through that, but it'll probably be beneficial to us. I think that's an all-weapons upgrade. If it's the same as in the regular game, we'll find out, I guess. Scan for activity, get our mechs done. Oh boy. They live.
The cybernetic interfaces are holding stable, but they're
awesome.
no use without a cybersuit to interface with.
Alright, skippity skip. Augmentation complete for Sergeant Ernesto Moreno. Welcome back. And augmentation complete for the Specialist Dmitry Petrov. Welcome as well. We have 2 mechs now. Let's take a look at what their abilities are. There's Moreno, the Shogun. Awesome. Got 1 for all and combined arms. I don't know what those do. Where's combined arms? 1 for all means he can turn into cover. It's probably not something we're going to be taking advantage of, but I will give him this first ability, collateral damage. That's awesome. So he has the ability to destroy much of cover and hidden area effect attack. That'll be handy. Next option, we could take jet boots, automated threat assessment, or body shields. I think we're going to take automated threat assessment. I like taking that extra defense against the first thing that attacks you while you're overwatching, because it means that no matter how far away the person is that's attacking you, you're still going to get that defense bonus, whereas Body Shield only gives you the reduction against the closest enemy, which is often not great. So we'll grab some automated threat assessment here. What's our next option? Heat warheads, well, that seems like an obvious choice for a Shogun who's all about grenades. Advanced fire control means your overwatches no longer suffer an aim penalty, which is nice, and shock absorbent armor means close damage is reduced. But I think we're going to grab the heat warheads because getting bigger explosions is going to be important. We could also grab heat ammo, which would be cool. Additional damage to robots with our primary weapon, but that's on the same tier as Sapper, so obviously we're going to take Sapper. Sapper is the big difference between Shoguns and Archers, which are the two grenade-based classes. Shoguns get Sapper, whereas Archers don't, so we're going to be taking Sapper here to make sure that our grenades are as devastating as they possibly can be, primarily obliterating the environment. So Sapper it is. Alright, and where's our other mech? There you are, Goliath. Dimitri, welcome. You are going to grab yourself your only ability, the Absorption Fields, which reduces damage heavily against anything that attacks you, which is awesome. Let's look at your stats, too. You've got 6 health, 63 aim, 14 movement, and 41 will. Okay, not bad. Only 8 damage reduction, which is unfortunate. What is Ernesto's stats like? Ernesto has 74 aim. Okay. 9 health, only 12 movement, 50 will. That is not bad. I wish I knew what Combined Arms did, though. Can we see what that is anywhere? No, I don't know what that does. Is Combined Arms something that's given by one of these systems, or what? Doesn't seem to be. Alright, I don't know what that's all about, but at least we have them now. We don't have all the gear to actually make them effective yet, though. We're going to need to wait a couple more days until we get some of the weapons and gear that we need to put on them. So they're probably not going to join us in battle for a while, but at least we have them so we can start training them up. And we have a UFO hitting us directly in India. Alright, small scout. Let's scramble the interceptors. We only have 2 planes in the air right now, which is not good. Let's send Duke after this. Doesn't really matter since they all have 6 kills. Hopefully they can take this down by themselves. I'd be very disappointed if they can't. But we're definitely in a bit of a pickle here with regards to running low on planes. Let's hit them.
Nearing strike range.
No, don't get shot yourself, please. There we go. They just have to shot down the UFO. Fantastic. Alright, so we're going to go over there, get ourselves some more resources, hopefully, and hopefully not die. Let's send a Sky Ranger and get some people ready to go deal with it. So, let's clear out these units, and we'll go see what's on the ground down there. Excellent. So, we could bring a Goliath with us just to test it out, but we don't have any of the tools that make them effective yet. So that's probably not a good idea. Instead, we'll be grabbing some of our other soldiers, and we'll just see what happens here. So let's grab ourselves people from our lower ranking squad, because we're going to need to train them up eventually anyway. And this is a small UFO, so the odds of there being a billion enemies are pretty low. We'll grab... who do we want to bring on this mission? I already grabbed an assault. Boomer has incredible aim. 80 aim on an assault is unheard of. Very unusual. Let's grab Heinrich, so we have a sniper as well. Most of our people are sergeants, so grabbing sergeants isn't particularly unusual, but we'll grab them anyway. We want to try and bring our commanding officers on most missions if we can. I think that's the other thing I forgot to do, was to assign a new commanding officer. Probably going to make a Koro a commanding officer, and maybe make one of my other infantry as a commanding officer, since they're so close to the core of the team. It seems like it's a logical choice. We'll grab Arcade, though, as our gunner. We'll grab ourselves some other people as well. Let's grab ourselves an engineer. So we'll grab... do we have any low-ranking engineers? Pollack, you're coming with us. Who else do we need here? There's a lot of different options we could take with us. I want to try and make sure we get a decently varied team. Take ourselves a medic. We could grab that infantry, but I don't think we will. We'll grab Zoo instead, maybe. He's only slightly better than Zimansky. We have a bunch of bad infantries there at the bottom of the team. What else do we even need? We grab a scout. Hernandez, you coming on board? We still need to bring an infantry, and we still need to bring a... what's the other class we're missing? Rocketeer. So we might try and bring one of them, just so that we have everything. But I think what we're probably going to do is we're just going to take some more low-ranking people and try and train them all up here. Because we've got a bunch of people here who could really use some more skills. So we'll take Seamus as a double medic, and we will also take... we'll take one of our bad infantries, just so that we have them if we need them. Bonsai, you can come on this mission just so that you get some experience, so that if we ever need an extra infantry, we've got one. Alright, let's quickly gear our people up. We want to make sure that they're as heavily armed as we can make them, because they're going to hopefully be able to get through this without taking any damage. And if we're really lucky, they'll capture us some things. So that would be great. Fisher, you're going to grab your gear as usual, and we'll keep moving. So, our goal here is to capture a floater if we can, because then we can cash in a mission immediately, which would be a really nice thing to be able to do. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but that would be the ideal result, because if we don't catch one soon, that's going to time out and we're going to miss the opportunity. Paulak, there you go. You get some nice fancy heavy armor to protect yourself with. And you got a pair of grenades, because we've actually got 3 on hand right now, so we can afford to carry more than 1. And still have that Foundry mission going, which is awesome. Medic gets some Aegis armor, and you're going to keep the rest of your loadout there. Hernandez, you get Aegis armor as well, in addition to grabbing yourself a laser rifle. And some other handy gear, pulse rifle in fact. You're going to grab a chem grenade to go with your arc thrower, and let's get down to business here. That's a scope, not an arc thrower. Nice try. There we go. Our medic number 2 is going to grab themselves... What is this? Yay, errors! You're going to grab another med pack just so that we have plenty of healing. Do you actually have nothing equipped right now? I can't tell. I kind of want to leave this and see what your other item is. I'm not going to equip anything here and see what the game does. So let's give you another pulse rifle. There you go. And for tactical armor, might give you some Aegis armor. Might as well. And Zoo, you're not going to get any armor. You're going to have to live with it. I'm also going to give you the pulse carbines. Even though it's less damage, it means you're more likely to hit things. And I'll give you a scope to go with your high-capacity magazines. Alright, so that's going to have to do. Got a bit of an unusual loadout this time, because we're missing 2 classes. Or 1 class, I suppose, with 1 extra soldier here. But we'll see how it plays out. So let's launch this mission, and hopefully this small UFO will be as easy as it sounds. Let's get down there and deal with it. Alright, begin the assault.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India.
I'm excited to start using mechs, but we need to get them gear, otherwise they're just going to be a liability.
Just inside the city limits. Hopefully there weren't any civilians in the area at the time.
I should really give my gunner some heavy armor since he's our officer, but don't have enough to go around yet. Alright, let's get landed here and see what's what. Hello, aliens. Got some hot laser for you.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the
That's quite the pan in. Alright.
Loud and clear.
UFO's right over there. Do we see any meld spinning? Not yet. No, I don't see any. Okay. So we're just going to move up and see what we find then. Let's send our... You know, it doesn't really matter who we send here first. We could send our scout first, because that'll give us the benefit of being able to move further, but that means that if we do uncover anything immediately, we won't be able to deal with it. You know what? We're just going to send Flynn up to here, and we'll see what happens. Go for it, Scout.
Visual on the goods.
Alright, that's nice. We got a free move up to here. There's our first meld. So that means the people in the back are going to be able to sprint most of the way over here, because the odds of them uncovering anything new are pretty slim. There you go. We're going to send Fisher up as well. Let's get him over into this cover.
Roger that.
Which is also a nice dash to the edge of his possible movement range, more or less. Done. I kind of want to send you over here, because that way you'll be able to potentially go grab the meld and still be useful. There you go. And even though I moved you a little bit dangerously forward, you didn't uncover anything new, which is great. Let's move Leon Zhu up to here, which is not a great position for him if we find anything, but I'm not expecting to find anything right away, and at least it means he'll be forward-facing. Jimin Chun, you don't really have anywhere good to go, do you? I'm going to send you over to this cover for now. Please don't find anything new. Good. The odds of you finding anything new were low, but I'm always worried when I'm moving the last people in my team. Let's move Martina over to here as our grenadier. She has good aim with her Sten gun. And Morozov, you're another medic. I'm going to send you back over to here. So it's not a great move for you, but I don't want to move any further forward, really. The people who haven't taken actions yet are going to overwatch, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so it sounds like there's some big bads around here, but we can't see them yet. Can I move through here? Doesn't look like it. Let's move you over to here, Jane. Still nothing in sight. Okay. Let's move up a little bit then. Let's send Zeus up to this barricade.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Enemies? Still no. Okay. I'm actually not super keen on not finding anything at this point, because it means that when we activate the UFO, whatever's on the map is either going to be in the UFO or is going to immediately come running. So that's a little bit worrying.
Got it. Moving.
But we're going to move up a little bit and get set up by this piece of cover over here and get ready to deal with whatever happens. Let's get Morozov over there. Alright, and Leon Zhu, you're going to come over beside this piece of cover. We're clumping up really heavily here, so enemies with explosives have the potential to wreck us, but the odds of us running into enemies with explosives all of a sudden here is pretty slim. Especially when we've already made most of our moves for this turn. And Lynch, you're going to hang back a little bit over here. Everybody's going to overwatch. Not that I expect anything to come at us this turn, but just for safety's sake, there are enemies over here. We know that now. Hello, Muton friends. Pollock gets a shot and completely misses. That's unfortunately. Did I say that's unfortunately? That's unfortunate is what I meant to say. Zoo gets a shot. Completely misses. Alright. Our team are showing their true colors all of a sudden. Please come forward towards us so I can actually fight you. Nope, he runs off. He gets shot by Hernandez, who misses. That's 3 for 3 misses so far. That's not good. They are at max range though, so I can't expect too much from them. Alright, this is unfortunate because they're all behind cover here. Let's get done over grab the meld before it goes away. Alright, I'm going to move you probably up to this high cover here, but I don't really want to move too far forward, so we'll go to this half cover and you'll be more useful next turn. Plus you get a sight lines on everything. Pollock, you're going to move over to here, and you're going to throw a grenade in their direction, I think. Maybe here would be better. We'll move you closer. Just don't spawn anything new, please. Alright, so a grenade placed right here should take out most of their cover. Might not take out the cover on the left there, but it should take out the cover beside the guy in the guy here and the guy here. We might be able to take advantage of that this turn. Yep, that did basically exactly what I hoped it would. Okay, you need to hide because you're going to get beat up now. Leon Zhu, you have 2 shots. You still have your light 'em up ability. That is not a good shot though, so I'm going to move you over and take a shot at an exposed enemy instead, because that should be a much easier hit for you. So you have an 89 at this guy? Really? That's all? Well, kill him please, Leon Zhu. Thank you. That's what we need. We need to make sure we remove these guys as quickly as possible. Fisher only has 2 shots. Really? I mean, they're 295s, so I can't complain too much, but only 2 targets? Putting the side down here, dude. I could move up to here, but that's not in cover, which is not good. I don't actually have anywhere good to go put Seamus Lynch. Seamus, I'm going to move you up to here then. I guess I should have put him in this piece of cover instead. That's not good, though, because it means he can overwatch, but he's not going to be able to help any other more direct way. Chun, you're going to move up to this high cover, which will be healthier for you, and you might get a shot, which you don't. Can you flashbang the front guy? No, he's just out of range. So you're going to overwatch instead. They won't see you coming, so you might be able to hit something. Hernandez, you're going to move up. I want to be really careful about where I put people right now, because if I put them too close together, people will die from it. I want to try and take out these 95% kills, though. So let's try and do one with Fisher here quickly. You missed! 95% chance for a kill, and you missed. Awful. Alright, let's send Hernandez over to the stump. Maybe he can secure one of those kills for us. They're only 60% kills for him, though. And he can do it. He can do it with 66%. You can't do it with 95%. Snipers. What are they good for? Alright, Morozov has a terrible shot over there. Or I could run him up to here and take an overwatch position. Or I could come up to here and smoke grenade our team, which makes us probably more likely to get hit by a grenade. But we're going to try it anyway, just to protect us.
Smoke's up.
There goes the smoke. Hopefully we don't take too much damage this turn. I was really counting on more of those shots hitting. Alright, Chun and Lynch both get a shot. Both of them miss. I think that's 5 for 5 Overwatch misses now. He blood called. Okay. Moves up into the high cover there, takes a shot at us and misses. Good thing we had that smoke there for the extra cover. Now over to the tree. Okay, we might run and gun this one. That's an overwatch as well, which is a bit worrying, but we should be okay there. This is going to be a shot. Yes, it is. Ooh. Ooh. An 8 damage shot. Ow. That hurts. Good thing we had all that extra armor on you, because that would have been an insta-kill otherwise. Alright, so Hernandez, you need to move, because you need to burn that overwatch for us. So I'm going to run you over to here, and then I might shoot with you. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet.
Good to go.
Might try and capture with you. We need to do a lot of damage for this to not be a bad idea, though. Here we go. Lightning reflexes guarantees that's a miss. Excellent. Now you're in a nice close position, so you'll be able to harass these guys. You can come up on the side of the tree here to give us some healing.
Heading out.
Lynch. Heal that wound.
Easy now, soldier.
There we go. Now we're high enough health that we can survive another 8 damage hit if we get unlucky and get hit in the face. You are going to run and gun now, done.
Going in for the kill.
Done, run and gun. Please don't discover anything new here. You're going to be able to see into the UFO more than we can currently. Please don't find new enemies. Good. Alright, murder this thing. 16 damage critical. Yes, please. That is a beautiful sight. Alright, now Polak, you can grenade these guys again. And that's probably what you're going to do, because that should take out most of the cover they've got. Should make it easy for the rest of the team to remove them. He goes for the Intimidate. Don't panic. Don't panic. This is the important one. Okay. We resisted the panic. It was on her anyway. We're good. Alright, Zoo. You have a chance here to try and injure this guy at a 50% only? Wow, this guy has huge, huge reductions. Oh, his cover didn't blow up. It was just that piece that broke. That is unfortunate. I was kind of counting on that. Alright, Jimin Chun, you can rapid fire this guy. 244% chances, and you'll at least mark him. First shot holo targeting affects it. Second shot's a miss as well. That is... we have some bad luck here, seriously. We just cannot hit anything. Alright, let's move you up to here, Morozov. You might wind up grenading these guys. Chem grenades aren't super effective right now, though, so I don't know what we're going to do about that. Fisher has a 75% or 100% chance to kill that guy, but that guy's not hard to kill anyway. If we want to go for a capture, we can try and capture any of those three, but I don't know if that's a good idea right now, because we don't have enough shots to really guaranteed kill enough of them. Zoo, what is your aim like? Okay, you're going to take this 89 and try and remove this guy for us. Good. That's at least one down. 12 damage crit. If only we could have gotten that in the first guy. Executioner came in handy there from the looks of it, though. 75% chance here with a 60% crit. Please hit, Heinrich. Please hit. Thank you for that 8 damage crit. That's what we needed. Okay, so we need to ping this guy again, perhaps? Or we can try and hit the guy behind the high cover over here. Although that's unlikely. We have an opportunity to try and go for a capture here, but that still seems like a bad idea. Morozov has a 51% chance here. We're going to take it. And it's dead. Okay, well that works. A 10 damage crit was more than I was expecting here. We can go for a 49% chance for a stun. We're going to try it.
Aye, aye.
There we go. We got the stun. That's excellent.
How are you?
Okay, that was pretty good there. In that case, let's have you reload, Zoo.
Reloaded.
Just make sure you've got ammo. That could have gone much worse. That was a good way to end that turn. Alright, let's bring our team up and get ready to breach into this ship, because we're going to need to soon. I'm only moving him for one action right now. Might bring him over to the wall there. I'm not sure yet. We are going to move our sniper over. If we can. Oh. Alright, we'll dash him all the way up to the door here. I want to get him ready so that we breach through this door next turn, and we can actually see and get rid of whatever outsiders we find. Plus whatever else they might have. They probably don't have too much, though, is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting that these guys, most of their force was in those mutons, and there's just going to be one outsider inside here. That is the hope. Polak, you're going to come up to here. Zoop, now that you can dash, you're going to dash over this piece of cover here. Okay, and Lynch, you're going to chill out and overwatch there for us, actually. Dunn, I want to move with you, but I don't know where I want to move with you yet. Like, I kind of want to stick you over here, but I'm tempted to not do anything that might uncover enemies we haven't found yet. So I'm actually just going to run you over, back over in this direction. It's not going to be the most useful position for you, just please don't see anything on the way. And you saw the outsider. Well, that's bad. And he's flanking all of us. That's really bad. Okay, we need to... Oh, come on. That's what I was exactly worried about. Alright, well, we have one chance here to grenade out his cover, so we can hopefully do something to him here. It's going to grenade out our cover too, but it might blow up enough that we can kill him this turn. So let's try this. This is not good. This is basically the worst thing that could have happened. 4 damage is all we got. Alright, we're probably going to have to chem grenade him with somebody, otherwise one of us is going to die. Do you have a decent shot at actually hitting him? 42% chance is not good. Let's send Zoo over for a flank shot and see if we can actually get the kill on this guy, because that's awful luck. Thankfully we haven't moved yet and this is a flank. 90% chance, 70 crit. This could just outright kill him and save us. And he's dead. Good. Okay. Perfect. Operation Soaring Skull is a success. Okay, that last outsider trigger. That's why I was worried about moving the assault. Decided to do it anyway, and thank goodness we hadn't moved our scout yet. MVP right here. Alright, 7 aliens killed. We took a bunch of damage on our assault, but apart from that, it worked out pretty good, and we did capture a muton out of it, so I can't complain too much. That gets us another heavy weapon, which is good too, because we're going to be developing plasma weapons soon, hopefully. And that's going to use up all the heavies that we've got, I suspect. Alright, Pollack got a promotion. You only... Wow, Jane! You are a tank. You only got wounded for 4 days. Very nice. Ji Min-chun has been promoted to Gunnery Sergeant. Congratulations. You can get Bring 'em On. 1 damage on crits for every enemy the squad can see, up to 5 additional damage, plus 1 aim and 1 will. Resilience gives you 4 aim and 4 will, in addition to immunity to critical hits. And Will to Survive gives you damage reduction if you're in cover. Well, it seems to me that we probably want either Resilience or Bring 'em On. Probably Bring 'em On, because we do a lot of damage with these guys, but crit chance isn't definitely not their forte. Yeah, I don't know. Probably gonna get the Bring 'em On here, but we're gonna leave them for now. We'll come back and take a look in a bit. Let's also take a look at Pollack, who is a much easier choice. That's an easy sapper. I didn't even realize they didn't have sapper, which might have explained why we had a hard time blowing up that cover. Alright, well that's that. What do we get in return? 1 alien rifle, 1 alien grenade, 5 muton corpses, 1 muton captive, 13 Illyrium, 12 alien alloys, 16 weapon fragments, 6 meld... Oh, what? What? 2 working UFO flight computers from a shoot-down? That's a really good reward. And a damaged power source. Alright, that was unexpected right there. But yeah, that's awesome. Alright. So, what's going to happen here is before we finish our alien grenades research, we're probably going to come to the gray market and sell all of our current alien grenades. Because that's 90 free credits we get, because as soon as that research is done, all of our grenades are alien grenades, and then we can't sell them anymore. So, right before that's done, we're probably going to go sell those, maybe even right away. But we're probably going to be ending this episode here for now. I should do something here first, though. We're going to come in here and give Okoro a promotion to officer rank. I think I have to do that from the officer training school. No. Oh, it's here, from officer promotions. We have 3 lieutenant billets. We're going to give out 2 of them. We're going to give 1 to Okoro, who is our highest ranking soldier and is, I think, easily worthy of a good rank. Either that or we'll give it to Liang or Peters. But I think we'll give it to... do you have another? No, that's everybody. I think we're going to give it to Okoro, because Okoro has proven themselves time and time again. So you get to become a officer. You get the ability to reduce post-mission fatigue by 1 day with Stay Frosty, when we haven't taken yet. But it seems like it could be quite useful, especially since things like officers and gene mods come along with a reduction in the amount of time that you can be what's the word I'm trying to say here? A reduction in the amount of time that you... What? The words are not happening. Being an officer or having gene mods or being a mech means that you have to recover for longer. So having that reduction means that we can kind of mitigate that a little bit. So that'll be good. We're going to promote probably one more officer next episode, but I'm not sure exactly how these billets work, and I'd hate to use up billets that we need to be able to promote our people later. Because as I understand, you don't get many new billets when you get the other higher rank slots unlocked, and if we have them all filled, it's not going to be able to promote anybody. We'll probably do one more for now. I'm not quite sure how they work, like I've said, so I may be completely wrong about this. But I don't know. I think we will promote... Oh man, Ingrid, you're going to be so good when you get leveled up. You have 91 aim already. I might level up one of these guys again, though. Because our infantry do good work. Either that or a medic. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm really hesitant to do anything with these officer promotions. Just because I don't know what classes are really the best as officers at the moment. It is highly proximity based. I'm tempted to make Martine one though. She's got 60 will, so if people are substituting 60 will for whatever their own will is, they're probably going to get a good benefit from it. So we'll try one medic officer. I've never tried it before, but we'll see. We'll give you the post-mission fatigue reduced by 1 day as well with Stay Frosty, and we'll hope for the best here. Hopefully the medic selection is not bad, but we'll give it a try. Done. Alright. With that done, we are going to probably end this episode here. So, thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some XCOM, Enemy Within, a long war, taking out a nice small UFO, which almost turned disastrous at the last second. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know what you thought about in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.